A new report claims Trump rejected a plan for more strikes on Iran's nuclear program in a program that it would have gone on for weeks. A member of the House Armed Services Committee is Cramer, Senator Kevin Cramer, and he joins me now. Mr. Senator, it seems to me the president just didn't want to get in a long struggle. That's why he cut this thing short. Am I right?
Well, first of all, that's a noble goal, is to not want to get into a long struggle. And certainly we know that Donald Trump prefers peace to war. In the case of Iran, I think he called it exactly right. Whether it's his instincts, whether it's his personality, or whether it's a great strategy, it seems to have worked in the sense that he made the point. He set them back years, if not decades, in terms of their own nuclear ambitions, and demonstrated that peace through strength can work with a good day's work rather than getting involved in a long, drawn-out war. In which case, he demonstrated strength through peace works. Like I said, that in fact he is the president of peace. Now
it's on to trust but verify. So if you get some kind of deal with, I mean, it's like Reagan, isn't it? If you get some kind of deal with the Iranians, okay, we'll trust you, but we're going to verify it.
That's exactly right, Stuart, and that's true of all of our adversaries right now. We've got similar things going on with China, similar things going on with Russia, but I would hope that they watched what happened in Iran and thought, let's not test this guy too far.
Right. Russia rejected Trump's ultimatum to sign a ceasefire deal in less than 50 days or face secondary tariffs. Mr. Senator, Putin is really pushing hard on the president. That could be dangerous, couldn't it?
Well, it seems to me that it's dangerous, and I don't know, like I said, watching how he responded to Iran, going on day 61 or whatever it was, he shouldn't, toy with Donald Trump, and I'm surprised he doesn't already know that, other than he's been somehow encouraged by our inaction to this point. And I think it's time to present a little discouragement to Vladimir Putin, which is exactly why I think it is time for the United States Senate to bring up our sanctions bill to provide the president with that leverage that he can choose or not choose to exercise, but to send the message to Vladimir Putin, his time's up, and we're not waiting another 50 days since he's not.
You're on the Armed Services Committee. Do we have a sufficient supply of ammunition? Shells for tanks and for artillery, and Patriot missiles. Have we got enough of them? Because there's enormous demand all around the world for them.
There's a tremendous demand around the world, and our stockpiles have been depleted, obviously, in recent times. But at the same time, largely under the direction of the Deputy Secretary of Defense Feinberg, he's got our industrial sector hard at work, making munitions as quickly as they can, ramping up the ability to do that. So nobody should underestimate our capacity and our ability to catch up quickly. Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth are not going to waste, obviously, munitions, but at the same time, again, the best defense is a good offense, and if the adversaries challenge you too far, you have to demonstrate a good offense. And so I wouldn't toy with Donald Trump if I were Vladimir Putin or if I was counseling Xi Jinping.
You're probably not, but there you go. You could see Trump's deal-making ability when he managed to get Patriot missiles going to Ukraine, but the Europeans pay for them. I mean, that's unheard of, isn't it?
Well, it's very, very clever, and it's unheard of because no one's ever thought of it before. It's rather elegant in its simplicity, really, and so here he does an America First industrial complex. This is what I'm talking about with munitions. By the way, when you send signals to the market, just like regardless of what you're talking about, the market can respond, the suppliers can respond. Well, this is a very elegant way to get help to your friends by having somebody else purchase them from you. To purchase the help from you, and they deliver it on your behalf. I mean, it's really quite remarkable.
It's the art of the deal, I guess. That's what it is.
It's the art of the deal, sir.
Senator Cramer, always a pleasure. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Always mine, Stuart. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.